Hello everyone, this is James Braithwaite here on a lovely Sunday afternoon in Toronto. I'm at the offices of Yorkville Physiotherapy, and today we're going to talk a little bit about some simple, quick and dirty exercises you can do to exercise your inner core unit. Not your outer core unit, which is your rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles, the oblique abdominal muscles, not the paraspinal back muscles, which are the core muscles we're more familiar with. Today we're going to work on inner unit core. These are the small muscles, the stabilizing muscles, whose job it is to keep our spine stable, okay? Not to do the heavy lifting, just to work on stability. The reason we need to do this is, in a lot of folks, especially those with chronic low back pain, the inner unit core doesn't work properly. It doesn't do its job of stabilizing the spine. And when that happens, the outer unit muscles, the ones that we're all more familiar with, they have to work in overdrive because they do their job plus the job of stabilizing the spine. So they're on too much, and when they're on too much, you can get into these chronic muscle pain type scenarios that a lot of people unfortunately have to live with. So without further ado, let's go over a quick couple of exercises. We're going to use our foam roller. You might recall our foam roller from some of our past exercise videos. We're going to use this for one exercise, and then we're going to do one more exercise without the foam roller that you guys are just going to love because of the sheer goofiness of it, alright? So, first exercise, let's get our foam roller down on the ground. And we're going to sit on our foam roller. And Wafa, can you maybe film me from the side here? That might make things a little easier. Because I want to demonstrate as I lie down on my foam roller, as I am right now. Here we go, I'm log rolling here. So, what I'm trying to do through this exercise, which is going to be a leg lift, okay, I'm going to be doing leg lifts like this. But one of the keys is that I keep my low back in a neutral position. So there's two different extremes of position my low back can be in here. Arched like this, can you see the gap there? There's a little gap. And then pressed right into the foam roll. I don't want either of those, I want neutral. I want it to be a good halfway between fully arched and fully jammed into the foam roll, okay? So keeping my nice neutral position. I'm going to have my hands down and my feet spread wide, okay? Wider than shoulder width to begin with. The wider your feet are, the easier it is to do this. The more narrow your feet are, the more challenging it is to do this. So I'm going to start wide because I'm actually not that good at this exercise. So, feet are wide. I'm going to work on raising my leg so that my hips are at a 90-degree flex and my knees at a 90-degree flex. And then slowly lowering. I'm trying not to use my hands to support me, but I can if I need to because I don't want to fall right over. The trick is to keep yourself balanced, okay? It's not to lift 1,000 pounds. It's not to sweat buckets. It's to maintain motor control so that I'm not losing balance. And it actually is quite a mind pretzel to maintain that balance. You're going to be really focused as you do your lifts, and you'll feel your core active. You will feel your core active. But again, you're not sweating buckets. It's all about motor control. Nice, quiet body. And my spine is in neutral position. Work on both sides. You'll notice that I'm actually a little better on the right side than on the left. I'm getting a little wonky here. There we go. See, I almost bailed there. And if I narrow my feet, you can see how much harder it is. See, I'm almost losing it there. So find the width of foot that is appropriate for you. Mine is clearly a little bit out wider. And then work on your leg lifts. Do 15 to 20 of those. It's about, again, motor control, so you can do lots of repetitions. It's not like you have to be maxed out at 10 reps and then go on to the next exercise. Lots of repetitions, and try to keep your body as quiet as possible. No rolling over, and remember to keep your spine in neutral as you do that, okay? So try doing 3 to 5 sets of 15 repetitions of that exercise each side, okay? The second exercise that you're going to do, and this is the one that you're going to do quietly in a corner at the gym or on your own at home before you go to the gym because it looks so goofy, is a pelvic figure 8. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about, and you'll immediately see why you don't want to do this in a public park somewhere. You're trying to make the front of your pelvis draw an 8 pattern in space, okay? And it's got to be all movement, all from the pelvis, okay? Not your whole body. If you notice your whole body pulling one of these, you're not doing it right, okay? So keep the pelvis being the only thing moving. Look in a mirror as you do the exercise. If you see your shoulders tilting, you're not doing it right. It's all pelvic movement, okay? And again, the job with this, or the idea with doing this small, fine motor pelvic movement is that we turn on our inner unit core, whose job it is to do small movements and to stabilize the spine, and turn off our outer unit core, right? You may even feel your outer unit core muscles turning off as you engage the inner unit core. For people with really tight low back muscles, this can actually be an exercise to help release those muscles, and some people, after doing 30 seconds to 2 minutes of this, will feel a releasing of those low back muscles. So give it a shot. Do that for a few days. See if you can notice a difference in the tone in your low back. As you engage the inner unit core, you should notice those bigger outer unit muscles calming down. For that exercise, you would do 30 seconds to 2 minutes of figure eights, 5 sets at least, okay, every day. So give those a shot, those 2 different exercises, the one with your foam roll and then your quiet private figure eight. And let me know how it goes. Send me an email, drop me a line on Twitter, and report back. But challenge your inner unit core. There's your sort of outside the box exercise for today. Enjoy your day. Cheers.